If you're after 60 and your blood circulation support doesn't feel like it used to, this short message is for senior health and everyday energy. Science explains how poor circulation quietly affects blood circulation in legs. That's why walking feels heavier and standing drains energy faster. Many adults notice leg pain after 60 and assume it's just aging, but doctor-approved discussions are now questioning that belief, because circulation, not age, often sets the limit. In senior health, poor circulation is rarely loud or dramatic. It shows up as cold feet, tired legs, and lower daily energy. Science explains that blood circulation in legs depends on a coordinated system. When that system slows, blood circulation support becomes critical. After 60, the body often needs safe, natural circulation support to keep momentum. Many doctors are surprised by how often this is overlooked, and that raises an important question worth understanding. Most people believe leg pain after 60 is simply the price of getting older, but science explains it's often a circulation system becoming less efficient. Doctor-approved education points to function, not decline. This isn't about fear, it's about clarity and long-term senior health. When blood circulation in legs improves, energy often follows. The problem isn't age, it's how support is approached, and that leads directly to the mistake almost everyone makes next. Many people after 60 describe the same quiet frustration. Your legs feel heavy, especially later in the day. Walking short distances now requires more effort than before. What used to feel natural now feels demanding on your energy. This is often linked to poor circulation in senior health. When blood circulation in legs slows, fatigue builds faster, and the body sends signals that are easy to dismiss. You may notice tired legs after simple activities. Standing too long creates discomfort that lingers. Sitting doesn't always bring relief like it once did. Science explains this can happen when circulation loses efficiency. After 60, the system needs stronger blood circulation support, not because something is broken, but because needs change. Yet most people are never told this clearly. Another common feeling is low energy throughout the day. Even normal routines seem to drain more strength than expected. This isn't about motivation or effort. It's often connected to how oxygen reaches muscles. Poor circulation can quietly limit daily energy. That's why senior health experts focus on circulation first, because energy follows blood flow. Many seniors say the most frustrating part is confusion. They feel they're doing everything right, eating better, staying active, following advice, yet leg pain after 60 or discomfort doesn't improve. This creates doubt and emotional fatigue. Science explains why isolated actions often fall short, and why results feel inconsistent. This experience can make people blame themselves. They assume it's just aging taking over. But doctor-approved education shows a different picture. Circulation changes are common, not personal failures. The body is asking for better blood circulation support, and this request is shared by millions. You are not alone in this experience. If these sensations sound familiar, there's an important reason. They follow a clear and repeatable pattern in senior health, a pattern connected to how circulation is addressed. Not through effort alone, but through the right sequence. Science explains that systems fail when treated in pieces, and this leads to the biggest mistake most people make next. The most common mistake after 60 is focusing on pain alone. People try to manage discomfort without asking why it started. Creams, stretches, or short-term fixes feel logical at first, but science explains that pain is often a signal, not the cause. When poor circulation is involved, pain management is incomplete. Blood circulation in legs must be addressed at the system level. Otherwise, results remain temporary. Another frequent approach is focusing only on muscles. Strength and movement matter for senior health, but they are not enough. Muscles depend on oxygen and nutrients to function properly. Science explains that blood flow delivers both. Without proper blood circulation support, muscles fatigue faster. This is why energy drops even with regular activity. The system behind the muscle is often ignored. Many people never hear circulation explained as a system. They treat parts separately instead of understanding the whole. Leg pain, low energy, and stiffness are handled one by one, but doctor-approved education shows they are deeply connected. Poor circulation links all these signals together. Ignoring that connection creates confusion and frustration, and progress feels inconsistent. Think of it like changing a tire without starting the engine. The effort is real, but the result is limited. The car won't move no matter how new the tire is. Science explains the body works the same way. Blood circulation support is the engine for senior health. Without it, other efforts struggle to deliver results. This metaphor changes how the problem is viewed. Here's the relief most people need to hear. It's not that you failed or didn't try hard enough. You followed the information that was given to you. The issue is that the information was incomplete. Doctor-approved experts now emphasize systems, not fragments, especially when it comes to circulation after 60. This understanding alone can lift a heavy mental burden. Once this mistake is recognized, a new question appears. What happens when circulation is treated as one connected process? What if blood circulation in legs improves through the right order? Science explains that sequence matters more than intensity. This opens the door to a different way of supporting energy, a way built around integration, not isolated fixes. And that leads directly to the core mechanism behind real change. Science explains that circulation is not a single action. It is an integrated system working quietly in the background. For senior health, especially after 60, this system becomes more sensitive. Blood must move, respond, and adapt throughout the day. When one part slows, the entire flow feels the impact. This is why poor circulation affects energy and comfort together. The body works as a connected network, not isolated parts. Instead of one fix, circulation follows a sequence. First, the system must be prepared to allow movement. Then, blood flow needs activation to reach the legs efficiently. And finally, that flow must be supported to stay consistent. Science explains this as preparation, activation, and sustainment. Each step depends on the one before it. Skipping steps limits the overall effect. This is not medical treatment or intervention. It is natural circulation support aligned with how the body functions. The goal is to work with the system, not force it. For blood circulation in legs, this approach feels more stable. Energy tends to follow when circulation becomes more efficient. That's why seniors often notice changes gradually, not suddenly. Consistency matters more than intensity here. Many people are surprised by how simple this idea is. They expect circulation to be complicated or aggressive, but science explains that clarity often brings better results. Small, aligned actions can support large systems. This is especially important after 60 when safety matters. A safe, structured approach respects the body's pace and builds confidence instead of pressure.
This is why many doctor-approved educational approaches exist today. They focus on circulation as a complete system, not symptoms, not isolated parts, but coordinated function. Experts now emphasize understanding before action because informed decisions lead to better long-term senior health, and better support choices feel more natural and sustainable. This shift has changed how circulation is discussed. Once this mechanism is understood, the next step becomes obvious. How do you apply preparation, activation, and sustainment in real life? What does this system look like in simple daily routines? Science explains that structure makes application easier, especially when supporting blood circulation support consistently. The answer lies in breaking the system into clear phases, and that's where the process truly begins. To support circulation effectively after 60, structure matters. Science explains that the body responds best to clear sequences. Instead of random actions, it follows organized signals. That's why this approach is built in phases. Each phase supports senior health in a specific way. Together, they form a complete blood circulation support system. Order creates confidence and consistency. Phase 1 is about preparing the pathway for blood flow. Before circulation can improve, the system must be receptive. This phase focuses on easing natural resistance that builds with age. When pathways are more responsive, blood moves with less effort. Poor circulation often begins at this preparatory level. Addressing it first creates a stable foundation. Without preparation, activation struggles to last. Phase 2 focuses on activating blood flow to the legs. This is where blood circulation in legs becomes more noticeable. Activation supports movement, warmth, and daily energy. Science explains that muscles respond when flow increases. For many seniors, this phase brings a sense of lightness. Walking and standing often feel more supported because the system is now ready to respond. Phase 3 is about sustaining energy and mobility. Activation alone is not enough for long-term senior health. The body needs ongoing support to maintain balance. This phase helps circulation stay consistent throughout the day. Energy becomes more predictable instead of fluctuating. Mobility feels more reliable, not forced. Sustainment turns short-term effects into steady support. These phases are not separate efforts. They work together as one connected process. Science explains that sequence creates control. When the body understands the right order, it responds better. This brings calm and clarity to circulation support, especially for those seeking safe, natural solutions after 60. Confidence grows when the system makes sense. Once the phases are clear, the next question follows naturally. How does each phase actually work in daily life? What does preparation look like beyond theory? Science explains that simplicity increases adherence. The system must fit real routines, not overwhelm them. And that's exactly what the next phase reveals. Phase 1 begins by supporting the blood vessels themselves. Science explains that vessels naturally lose flexibility after 60. This change can slow blood circulation in legs over time. Preparation focuses on helping vessels respond more easily, not by forcing them, but by reducing internal resistance. This creates a smoother path for blood to move and sets the foundation for better senior health. Many people overlook this step completely. They try to activate circulation before the system is ready. But poor circulation often starts with stiffness, not weakness. When vessels are rigid, blood meets more resistance. Science explains that flow improves when pathways soften. That's why preparation always comes first. It's the base of effective blood circulation support. This phase also respects the pace of aging. The goal is not to reverse time, it's to work with the body as it is now. A safe, gradual approach reduces unnecessary stress, especially important for after 60 routines. Preparation allows the system to adapt comfortably and builds trust in the process. Supporting vessels helps blood travel more efficiently. Oxygen delivery becomes smoother and more consistent. Muscles in the legs rely on this steady supply. When flow improves, fatigue often eases naturally. Science explains this connection clearly. It's not about intensity, it's about readiness. And readiness begins here. Many seniors notice subtle signals during this phase. Legs may feel less tight or more responsive. Energy levels can feel more balanced throughout the day. These are signs the system is opening up. Doctor-approved education emphasizes noticing these patterns. They indicate preparation is working as intended, without rushing the next step. Once the pathways are prepared, the system is ready for more. Blood can move with less resistance. The body becomes responsive instead of restricted. Science explains that this is the moment activation becomes effective. Without preparation, activation struggles to hold. With preparation, the next phase feels natural, and that's exactly where circulation truly comes alive. Phase 2 begins when circulation is ready to respond. With preparation complete, blood flow can be activated more effectively. Science explains that increased flow delivers more oxygen to the legs. More oxygen supports muscles during movement and rest. This is where blood circulation in legs becomes more noticeable. Walking often feels smoother and more supported. Energy begins to feel more accessible. Activation is not about pushing the body harder. It's about signaling the system at the right time. When flow increases, muscles receive what they need. Poor circulation often limits this delivery. By addressing flow directly, energy follows naturally. This is why seniors often describe feeling lighter. The system is finally working together. Imagine walking and feeling your legs respond with ease. Steps feel more fluid, not forced. Standing feels steadier and less draining. Science explains this happens when oxygen reaches tissues efficiently. This visualization reflects what many seniors notice first, not sudden change, but a clear difference in comfort. Confidence grows with each movement. Phase 3 focuses on sustaining these improvements. Activation alone is not enough for long-term senior health. The body needs ongoing support to maintain balance. This phase helps circulation stay consistent throughout the day. Energy becomes more predictable instead of fluctuating. Mobility feels more reliable, not forced. Sustainment turns short-term effects into steady support.
When activation and sustainment work together, desire becomes clear. More flow leads to more oxygen. More oxygen supports more daily energy. This directly impacts overall senior health and independence. Doctor-approved education emphasizes this progression. The next question becomes how to apply this daily, and that leads to a practical way to bring it all together. At this point, the entire picture comes together. This is where a complete blood circulation support protocol is introduced, not as a quick fix, but as a structured system, designed specifically for people after 60, built around preparation, activation, and sustainment. Exactly as science explains, circulation should be supported, with clarity, not complexity. This protocol was developed to respect how the body changes with age. It follows doctor-approved educational principles, focused on supporting circulation as a whole system, not isolating pain, muscles, or symptoms, but aligning daily support with real physiological needs, especially for blood circulation in legs and overall energy. Safety and consistency are central to the approach. Rather than overwhelming routines, the protocol is simple. It fits naturally into daily life. That's important for long-term senior health, because support only works when it's sustainable. Science explains that repetition builds better responses. This protocol emphasizes ease and reliability, not pressure or extremes. It's important to be clear about expectations. This is not a medical treatment or cure. It does not replace professional health care. It is safe, supportive, and educational in nature, designed to work alongside healthy lifestyle choices and to complement guidance from healthcare providers. Transparency builds trust at this stage. For those ready to explore this system further, access is simple. The complete protocol is available in one place. You'll find it in the first pinned comment below this video. That's where the full structure is explained step by step, so you can decide calmly if it fits your needs. No pressure, just information and clarity. Understanding always comes before commitment. Once people see the protocol laid out clearly, a new realization forms. Not everyone is meant for this type of support. Some are looking for shortcuts or instant results. Others want a structured, long-term approach. Science explains why only one of these truly works. That distinction matters more than most people realize, and that's exactly what we'll clarify next. This circulation support protocol is for people after 60 who want to support their body in a natural, structured way. It's for those who value senior health and long-term stability. If poor circulation has affected your daily energy, this fits, especially when blood circulation in legs feels inconsistent. The focus is steady support, not dramatic claims, and decisions are made calmly with understanding. It's also for those seeking more daily energy and comfort. Walking, standing, and moving with less resistance matters. Science explains that circulation plays a central role here. When flow improves, muscles receive better support. This often translates to less heaviness and more confidence, not overnight, but progressively and safely. That's how sustainable senior health is built. This approach appeals to people who like logic and structure. Preparation, activation, and sustainment make sense to them. They prefer systems over isolated tips.
Doctor-approved education often resonates with this mindset because it respects how the body actually works after 60 and avoids unnecessary stress or extremes. Clarity replaces confusion at this stage. However, this protocol is not for everyone. It is not designed for those seeking miracle cures. There are no instant or guaranteed outcomes promised here. Science explains that circulation doesn't change that way. Anyone expecting immediate transformation may feel disappointed. This is about support, not shortcuts, and honesty matters more than hype. It's also not for those unwilling to follow a system. Skipping phases or ignoring sequence limits results. Poor circulation improves best with consistency. That requires patience and realistic expectations, especially when supporting blood circulation support naturally. The process rewards understanding, not rushing, and that distinction is important to accept. Once this distinction is clear, a final decision becomes easier. It's no longer about excitement, but alignment. Does this structured approach match your goals? Science explains why the right fit matters, because the right support only works when it's chosen intentionally. And that brings us to the most important next step, one that ties logic, safety, and action together. At this stage, the logic of the system becomes clear. Circulation works best when treated as a whole. Preparation, activation, and sustainment are not separate ideas. They function together as one integrated process. Science explains why isolated efforts often fall short, especially in senior health and after 60 support. Understanding the system changes how decisions are made. Many people spend years trying disconnected solutions. They focus on symptoms instead of structure, but poor circulation doesn't respond well to fragments. It responds to sequence and consistency. That's why the message here is simple and honest. Isolated solutions fail. Systems work. This approach respects the intelligence of the body. It doesn't rush or pressure change. It follows what science explains about circulation patterns, and it aligns with doctor-approved educational guidance. For blood circulation in legs, this structure matters. Energy and comfort improve when support is consistent, and consistency begins with understanding. For seniors, dignity and safety always come first. No exaggerated promises are needed. No fear-based decisions are encouraged. Just clear information and calm choice. This protocol is positioned as safe support. It does not replace medical care. It complements a thoughtful approach to health. If this explanation made sense to you, that's important. Clarity is often the first sign of alignment. You don't need to decide anything right now. You simply need the full picture. The complete circulation support protocol is available to review. You'll find it explained step by step in the first pinned comment below this video. Take your time with that information. Read it calmly and see if it fits your goals. This is about supporting your body, not forcing it. Science explains that better decisions come from understanding, especially when it comes to senior health after 60. Choose what feels logical, safe, and respectful, because the best support is the one you truly understand.